Drowned too deep, no strength to fight. 물결 속을 헤매이고 있어.
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. Saturday night, I'm Tarot Oracle, and I do the readings. We have the lovely, beautiful, and effervescent Christina with us today as well. So
Hi, guys.
I got mic, I got compression on your mic, I think. Channels or something like that. Welcome, Linda. What is going on? Sarah, Mana's Talk Sessions. Good to see you as well. What is happening tonight? All right, we got tone, strength, audio processing. I got it all. You got big bottom, you got oral exciter, you got processing, you got compression, you got a little everything on your mic, so you're good. All right, Bartman, Crystal, Phoenix Rising, Andrew, Shatha, and Maddie. What is going on? Good to see you. Renee, what is up? Good to see you as well. Renee says, hello, Christina.
Hello, Tarot Magician.
See, Cruz is there too. What is up? All right. What does everybody got for questions? Hello, I'm using my Housewives Tarot deck. Bardman, welcome to the world of Housewives Tarot. I'm just saying. KSW, welcome back as well. Christine Gable, what's going on? Christine, sure, ask a question. Toss it out there. See what is going there. All right, Sarah wants a general reading for April. Let's see. Let's see about the general. All right, what is going on with that? Let's see. I think we got hello, Christina. We got to use that. Okay. Shatha wants to know something. All right, so we're gonna go with let's see. Star wants to know about the Libra. Let's see. Christine. What else we got? Use my Housewives Tarot deck. Okay, Sarah. Let's see. April. General. There we go. April General for Sarah. Let's check it out by using everybody's favorite, which is the Art Tarot. The Art Tarot. It is all about art and tarot mixed in together. Star Bright, what's going on? Good to see. We got Star and we got Star Bright. I mean, there we go. There we go. Star, thank you for loving the Tarot Tower. Oh, man. Catherine, what is going on? Good to see you. It has been a while. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you for your donation as well. Let me know what your question is. As always, I appreciate you. All right. A little bit of an April Generala going there. Maddie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Relationship between Aries and you. Okay. April General, you do have a lot of things to do. It's almost like that you're running behind. You have things to catch up on. You have things to figure out, things to do. I think there's some people waiting for some things. I think you have some expectations about sort of where you want to be, where you need to be in April. And April's, I think, is going to be busy for you overall, definitely. We got a little bit of the devil action, which does show that there are a lot of sort of influences that are distracting you, right? So you can get things done, but again, you have influences that are distracting you. They're pulling you away. They're sort of keeping you busy and whatnot. The world says overall, I think April is going to be all right. You're going to be able to get a lot of these things done, And I think it's going to be an opportunity for you overall, right? And that Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. I think you have sort of this relationship opportunity or love opportunity that sort of blossoms, develops. I think love goes well for you in April. I think April is a good love month for you overall. Rob Her De Niro. There you go. I like that. I like that. Very, very cute. Very cute indeed. All right. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. 2 stars. I mean, there you go. So let's check that out. What we got? We got donations. We got Catherine. Catherine, let me know what your question is. What do you see for me in the next 3 months? Let's check it out by using everybody's favorite, the Playful Heart Tarot. I mean, if you're going to have a playful heart, you might as well have the Playful Heart Tarot. Midnight Meditations, what is going on? It is good to see you as well. What is up? All right, let's see about that. What do you see in the next 3 months? You definitely have somebody coming in from your past. We see that. A little bit of that action from your past. We have the sun. In other words, things are being illuminated in the next 3 months that you haven't seen before. I think there's some secrets revealed. I think there are some opportunities that come about. But the main thing is sort of like this ever-evolving list of secrets. Are things happening? Are things moving about that you're not really sort of 100% aware of? And I think some of these get illuminated over the next 3 months. Star Bright, thank you for your donation. The Two of Swords does say, Juicy Peach is back. What is going on? Juicy Peach, always good to see Juicy Peach. So the Two of Swords says that I would say in the next, 40 days. In the next 40 days, you're going to have somebody come back that has been there in the past. They're going to come back. They want something from you. They have something to discuss. They have some information. It seems like there's sort of this reuniting feel with that, right? The sun says overall, I think you're going to be happy to see this person, but you definitely have to be sort of careful. You have to be sort of careful with that. Definitely going to be a sort of a moving target of whatnot. Nine of Pentacles says overall, I think money does get better. It does get better a little bit as you go forth. And I think one of the factors is that you end up getting some money that you did not have before in the next 3 months as well. But the next 45 days, you're looking at somebody coming in from your past. YouTube user, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you so much. All right, what do we got going next? We got the Forest of Enchantment Tarot. Forest of Enchantment Tarot knows what's going on. It's going to let Maddie know about the Aries. Maddie, know about the Aries. See if we can get some hearts up in there. Get some hearts up in there. Get some Maddie some information that she needs to sort of deal with that Aries factor. Because you never know what you're going to get with the Aries sometimes, you know? You just never know what you are going to get. All right. So let's see. Relationship between Aries and I. Relationship between Aries and I. Boo Boo, welcome. Boo Boo, Juicy Peach is back. Juicy Peach has returned. All right. Juicy, we're always excited to see you. I'm going to have to admit that now. We're always excited to see Juicy Peach. Okay. As far as this goes, you do have the 10 of challenges. You have a cutting action. It's almost like that. Is it sort of on the fritz? Is it sort of on the fritz? Like what's going on? So basically the 10 of challenges is all about cutting action, things stopping, things cutting, things terminating, things not going forward. So it could be something within their past, something within your past is getting terminated, is getting cut, and something else is moving. We do have a 2 of spells, which does mean that you sort of have to take control of this as you go. I don't think this is something where the Aries is going to be able to just have complete control. You're definitely going to have to take command, take control of this at some point. It does have that feel of, yeah, there's something going on. There's more here. There's more here going on than you think. Weaver of Challenges says it will continue to be challenging. So if you like the game, I think this is where to stay. If you like the game, this is where to stay, because it does feel like a bit of a game. It feels like a back and forth, like a basketball game or something, right? You run to this side of the court, and then you run to this side of the court, you run to that side of the court, you run to this side of the court. It never ends. If you like that, then that's cool. If you like that, go for it. That is going to be the feel of this entire reading, right? You do have the Eight of Boons. Again, with this, you're going to have to take command, take charge in somewhere, and sort of level out what you need out of this thing going. It's not really a relationship. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like this thing happening, and it is evolving. It is moving. It is definitely running back and forth on the court. If you like that, then go for it. If you don't, you have to take control. That's basically what the reading is. It's about taking command, taking control, and going forth with that. Because I think if you let this person be in control the entire time, you're going to end up with something you don't want. Basically, did I get approved for the place on IMT? Rob her De Niro. I like that. I like that. We do have a money animation, by the way. We do have a money animation. I'm just saying, if you like Rob her De Niro, which has the Robert De Niro thing in there, then I'm just saying, we got the money falling money falling down. Rob her De Niro indeed. Did I get approved for a simple yes or no question? We want approval. In other words, we want a communication that's going to be positive. There are decisions to make. There was an approval given. It's almost like that you don't want do you want the approval? Do you want the approval? Bottom line, I got to ask, do you want the approval? It's almost like that you don't want it, or there's something else happening with it. This is not just some simple yes or no question. You have some things happening with it. There's some moving parts here. Ebony Fab, thank you for your donation. Overall, I'm going to say yes. We're getting the thumbs up over here. Thumbs up says yes. The judgment says the rebirth, the reincarnation, the big happening is there. So basically, yes. But it's like that you reject it, or somebody else gets rejected for that. And it's like that you need to rest, or you need to get away from the situation overall. It just feels weird there. Something else going on. Mina, welcome. How you doing? Happy Saturday night to you as well. And by the way, we have the lovely Christina handing us the decks to be used today. So thank you so much, Christina. All right. What is going to occur between A and I this April? What is going to occur? Starlight, Star Bright, first star I see tonight. Well, no, actually the other star was here first. I mean, I'm just saying the other star was here first. Sam, I am. What is going on, Sam? Good to see you. Andrew is back. Andrew, I get my MIDI keyboard on, I get my MIDI keyboard on Tuesday, Andrew. I got to say, I'm pretty damn excited. I'm pretty excited. Andrew, I got the Native Instruments M32 mini keyboard. And the reason I bought that is because I'm going to be mainly running Contact and Native Instruments complete 13 suite, because it's going on sale for half price in June. I'm going to pick it up then. Until then, I'm going to get some free Contact libraries and whatnot. Anyway, what's going to occur between A and I this April? We have change. We got that. Ace of Coins. We got that. And King of Cups. Basically, emotion drains out, and it's replaced with like this boring day-to-day activity. Basically, you have this boring day-to-day, because you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is indeed boring day-to-day activity. You have the Ace of Coins, which is a new level, or a new sort of excitement or adventure into this realm, right? But Death, this is basically there's going to be some changes. So what you're thinking may occur, I don't think is going to occur. I think that you are in for a little bit of a surprise. That Ace of Coins says it's going to be a nice surprise, definitely. But you're entering some sort of a day-to-day activity with this person. You're entering in sort of this stableness, this thing coming up. King of Cups is almost like the emotions was just drained down. You know what I mean? But that King of Cups it just says the emotion comes back, but not in a big way. So there you go. You'll email me a little tweaking to the software. Yeah, Andrew, I'm going to be using Logic. So I'm going to pick up Logic. I know Logic has like a literal mountain of plugins with that. I'm mainly going to be fussing around with that. But Glacier Keys, if you have not seen that, Andrew, Glacier Keys is astounding. And I'm definitely going to be using that one. Mana Talk Sessions. You're driving. There you go. All right. Is the 11th through the 18th a good time to travel? Let's see. We want to travel. We want to find out. If this is going to be a proper time, if this is going to be a good time. Basic yes or no question. We have a nice traveling thing here. We have a sort of not a nice traveling thing here. Boo Boo, thank you for your donation. Queen, you've been hosted by Boo Boo. Let me know what your question is. Basically, yes, with some stipulations. Number one, make damn sure you know what you're doing and where you're going and how you're doing it. Okay? Make sure that everything is properly planned. The 3 is all about planning. The 3 is all about creativity. The 3 is all about getting the things done that you need done before you go. I think if you leave loopholes, some of these are going to collapse and have a major problem for you. And I see that with the 5 of Swords. So, Mana, you need to be prepared. You need to make the plans. You need to make sure the plans are confirmed. They are good, because the travel does have a couple of loopholes that could sort of collapse in on you. I don't think you want to deal with that. The better option is to make sure that you cover all your bases before you go. Otherwise, yes, we'll get a thumbs up. Otherwise, yes, you get the thumbs up. I'm just saying. I say it is a fantastic time to travel. Queen, thank you for your question. You are in the queue. By the way, if you're in the queue, it's long. It is long. We're here, and you are somewhere in here. Anyway, all right. What do we got going next? We got Juicy Peach. Juicy Peach is here. Now, if you are not aware of Juicy Peach is has been trying to seduce a monk, and I mean, in an effort to seduce a monk, Juicy Peach is a good seducer. I'm just saying now. I would give Juicy Peach an A+ on the seduction. All right, so here's the story. Juicy Peach, he pulled me close to him when I need to read this in like a drama way. He pulled me close to him. And when I last saw him on his birthday, we only had cyber sex.
Hooray!
But he said I could play with him that way. But then he told me that he loved me. And the next day, he said that we are finished. We're finished. Even after he said,
I love you.
We are just friends. So I felt like he emotionally manipulated me. And so I called his supervisor, and he admitted that he was manipulating me to convert me to whatever the monk is doing. So your readings are accurate as always. Okay, well, thank you for your information and whatnot, but I'm kind of curious at this point, like, what's your question? It sounds interesting. I mean, okay, I'm going to admit now, if Juicy Peach wrote a book, I would buy it. Bottom line, I would buy any book that Juicy Peach wrote. Let's face the facts. Yeah, what sign are you, Juicy Peach? So I just want to know, like, what's your question? But thank you for your. I mean,
she's got to be a water sign.
You think of a water sign. Hare Krishna. Oh, a Hare Krishna. Okay. So, Juicy, let me know what your question actually is. Let me know. I'd love to read for you. I love to read for you. I'm always excited. And I'm saying, and he also said,
I love you.
But then he wanted to have cyber sex. Wanted to know if he's going to get kicked out. Okay. All right. So she wants to know if he's going to get Das Boot. If he is going to get Das Boot. Because when they say they love you and they're trying to convert you, I'm just saying it's no good. And we need
to Aries. Ooh,
we need
Aries season.
Oh my, Aries season indeed. Want to know if he's going to get Das Boot. Little Sag, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Phoenix Rising. I mean, I love a Juicy Peach story. I do. Juicy Peach needs to write a book. Juicy Peach, if you're not working on a book, I mean, I'm just saying, I will give you some free advertising because damn near everybody in chat wants to read it right now. Shatha, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that.
Is safe sex.
Yeah, so, you know, cyber sex is nice. You have the
Still emotional.
yeah, you have the internet is your protection. All right, want to know if he's going to get kicked out? We do have lust. We have truce, Princess of Swords, and the devil. I think basically he's in trouble. I think he is in trouble for having a little bit of the cyber sex, a little bit of trouble. Okay. We have the devil. He knows he shouldn't have done that. It's just something that he shouldn't have done at all. Princess of Swords says that he had to do it though, because I think that, you know, I think he has feelings for you, but he wants you to sort of get you in the fold. He wants you to get you in the fold. And that's just the way that I think this person rose. Truce says, I don't think he's going to get kicked out because I think that, you know, maybe it's okay to have a little bit, you know, a little bit of safe sex here and there. That'll be all right. But lust, I think that he has lust in his heart and he wants more. He wants more cyber sex. That is for sure. Anyway, I do not think he's going to get kicked out, but I do think he's in trouble for having a little bit of cyborg. A little bit of cyborg. All right. Mashed in with my new number. Will he respond? YouTube user is taking the risk. I'm just saying, YouTube users getting back in the fold, getting back into the fold. And that's what you need. That's what you need. Give them another chance. Give them another chance. Okay. Will he respond? I think that he will not respond immediately, but he will respond eventually. So Prashi, you gotta ease up on that spam. You gotta ease up on that spam. That is just ridiculous. All right. So yeah, I think that he won't respond immediately, but two things have happened. Number one, he definitely recognizes your interest. And I think that's sort of going to have to be ruminated with him a little bit. And then after a while, I think he's coming back. But we have this defensiveness immediately. They're like, oh, I don't really know. You know what I mean? And yeah, they're thinking of you now. They're sort of getting in that mood and whatnot. And I do think that they will be coming back. They will. That 3, the celebration, it says they are headed back. You're going to have to give them time though. Let them recognize you. Let them recognize your interest again. And then give them a little time and they will respond. That is it. That is it. Must have been bad sex. That is true. Mana brings up an excellent point. I mean, if you have some good sex, you don't go to somebody's supervisor. You know, I'm just saying. But yeah, but I mean, yeah, that must have been some really bad cyber sex there. But you know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. All right. Should I reach out to her? Found out today about a half sister. Oh my. Carolina, you have a new adventure, a new family thing going on. Okay, Carolina, bottom line. If I see the 6 of Cups, the reading's over. That is the sibling reaching out to the other sibling. The sibling reaching out to the other sibling is the 6 of Cups. And if I see it, that's a mic drop moment, is what that is. That is a mic drop moment. And these cards are random. They are random, by the way. This is a Blueberry Hollows tarot deck. I know you want to know because everybody loves this. Ooh, we don't have that. We do have the moon. All right. This is going to sound weird. We're going out on a limb. We are going out on a limb, but they know about you already. And they know you might be coming. Bottom line, they know you might be coming. They know about you already. Why do we say that? 7 of Swords is the main culprit. It says, yes, let's return. Yes, let's go. Yes, let's move into the new situation. The moon says they already know. They have that information already. Queen of Pentacles, they have this and they know about you. Ace of Wands means do it. It means do it. Now, again, we're going way out on a limb here saying, number one, they already know about you and they know you're coming. And number two, absolutely need to get it done. Need to get it done. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. But Carolina,
Entertainment purposes only.
that's right. Yeah, you need to do it. Carolina, I think it's important to you. I think it's going to be important in the long run for you to do that, actually. So there you go. By the way, entertainment purposes only. All right. Let's see about that. That's pretty exciting. I got to say, that's pretty exciting. Ebony Fab, will me and H get back together? We had a relationship in the past. It sounds like the moon and the Seven of Swords too. That's like an action movie. That's just like an action movie right there. That is amazing. All right. Will we get back together? By the way, Shatha, you are next. Shatha, did you already let me know your question? I greatly appreciate your donation over Square. Yes. Okay. You did. I got you. Okay. Will me and H get back together? Judgment, King of Wands, Hierophant, Ace of Wands. I don't think so. I think that there are some variances in where you want to be. In other words, their goals are going to be different than your goals, or where they want to be is going to be different than where you want to be. It's like we have a little bit of a mismatch. You have a little bit of a mismatch, right? And I don't think that mismatch has been resolved yet. Obviously, you can go about and just resolve it. That's not going to be a problem, okay? King of Wands says you can't take it upon yourself to do some resolution on your own. The Hierophant says that this relationship is important to you in a variety of ways. I don't think it's something where you just absolutely need this person in your life and you're just going to get on your hands and knees and beg them to come back. I don't think that at all. I think the Hierophant says that it is a serious relationship for you, though. In other words, if you got the chance, if you got that opportunity and you went all the way, I think you'd be all in. I really think you would be. Judgment says that new opportunity is sort of pending, but that King of Wands, it just says that there's not a lot of things happening that need to happen in order to get this to be successful. Overall, if you can chase it in a light way, in a fun way, I say go ahead and chase it. That Ace of Wands says do that. Get involved with that. Chase that a little bit. But again, it looks really sort of challenged as far as that goes. But pretty good cards overall. It just seems that we're in a different direction. We're not in a space where we can sort of be 100% with it. All right. And Shwatha's turn is finally here. Let's see. Shwatha wanted to know, what are B's current feelings for me? Let's do that with the Divine. With the Divine Tarot. That is, the Tarot of the Divine is, I'm just saying now, that is an amazing deck of cards. And I love it. I love it. If you don't have the Tarot of the Divine, you need it. You need it in your life. It makes your life complete. Just seeing now. B's feelings. What are the feelings for us? Ace of Wands, Ten of Coins, Queen of Cups, Five of Cups. Mixed. Mixed is very mixed feelings. The Queen of Cups and the Five of Cups feels like that B has either tried before or they have thought about trying things and it just didn't work out. It's like the things happened. They looked pretty nice, looked promising, right? The Queen of Cups, the water within water. We looked pretty promising, but at the end of the day, some things just may not work out. So if they're not involved now, they may be worried things just won't work out. If they were involved in the past, it seems that things didn't work out. Ten of Coins says that I think that you have some really high expectations for the entire interaction. I don't think some of these are going to be realistic. In other words, I think some of these are a bit too optimistic or a bit too much of a stretch goal kind of thing, right? And the Ten of Coins says, I'd love to have everything. I would love to have the family, the stability, love to have the sort of that nature feel of that, right? But the Ace of Wands says that either we've tried it before or we're sort of nervous about sort of trying it after that. So yeah, a bit of a mix there. And now we have the next one for Queen. Queen wants to know. What does Queen want to know? Question, will my crush be my next relationship? We got a Virgo-Taurus combo. A Virgo-Taurus combo. By the way, we're using Bartman's new fave. Christina, did you see Bartman's new fave is the Housewives Tarot?
Is it really?
Yeah, Bartman picked that up. Bartman, did you pick that up because of Christina? I'm just saying that this is a pretty cool deck. The back is psychedelic. I'm going to admit that. The back is a little psychedelic. I mean, if you get this like up close to the camera and you sort of move this around, it's got a little bit of woo, you know what I mean? Anyway, the crush be my next relationship. Does he recognize me? Is this possible? I'm going to say yes. This is a definitive thumbs up. Bottom line, it is a definitive thumbs up. Why do we say that? Number one, we have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is that celebration feel. It feels like the family unit is there. It feels like the relationship happy ending, right? The Emperor as well says that you have a lot of command, a lot of control over this. In other words, a little more hint that you have a crush, and I think they sort of pick it up, you know what I mean? And then maybe they'll have sort of this feel of, I didn't really know, or, that sounds really nice. That sounds really nice. But the Sun says overall, you have such great possibilities here. It is a lot of great possibility here. It is fantastic, Queen. The Page of Wands says you need to approach a little bit gently. You know what I mean? A little bit gently. Take it easy. In other words, don't go in full steam. Take it easy. A little hint here, maybe a hint there. And I think between that combination, you are going to work out because Queen, that's a good looking reading. You get that Ten of Cups in there. That gets all of it done. Speaking of getting it done,
That will be coming soon.
we going to have the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. Sometimes you have to buy it twice.
That's right.
Sometimes you have to buy this one twice. You may want an extra copy, or somebody else may have done something. Has done something illegal with it. Yeah, I may have done a little Corella, a little Queen of Swords with it. All right. Do I know my future husband? Simple yes, no question. Let's see. Who wanted a question? Lena, what's your question? I'd love to read you. What is your question? If not today, then maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. We got a couple more in the queue, and Lena, then I got some room for you. So we got Little Sag here. We got YouTube user, and then Lena, if you ask your question quick enough, I think we can put you in there. Do we know the future husband? Now, how do you read that? Okay. First thing you want to look for is, do we have a history with some love in here? Do we have a love history happening here? Okay. The answer is yes. We have a Three of Swords into the Page of Swords. Now, a little Sag. We're talking about somebody who's really crappy at communicating. They seem to just not be on the same page. They don't tell you the things that you wanted to know. They seem to be completely disconnected sometimes. It's like they're just crappy at communication. Okay? So yes, you do know them. They're crappy at communication. They're not good at it. And you're going to have to resolve that situation, basically. You're going to have to resolve that situation. And the Three of Cups says that it also could be somebody who left for another person as well, right? Left for another person. Lena, I see your question. Thank you so much. Ace of Coins says that you do have to do it. You do have to do it. So I think it's going to be resolved. I think it's going to be fixed. I think there's a lot of things you can do to sort of band-aid this up and make it better. But I would definitely go forth with it. So yeah, if you know somebody like that, he's very crappy with communications. Okay, well, that is not good. You need to get him. You need to get them fixed up with that. Need to get them fixed up with all of that stuff. Will we actually end up starting off as friends this time? I love them, but none of us are ready for that. I'd rather start off as friends. My friends, by the way, there are so many fantastic friend decks, right? Easter reading for Boo Boo and Cappy Ram. Thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate that. He's a Libra. Oh, my. Okay. Will we start off as friends? You got the 5 of Pentacles, okay? You got the 4 of Presents, indeed, okay? And you got the Lovers and the King of Potions. Basically, I think you do try a little bit. It does get heated, though. It gets heated, right? So we're going to try as friends. We're going to take it easy. All of a sudden, one night, you're naked. You're just naked. How did I get naked? I'm not sure, but I'm naked now. And that friends thing seems to have escalated pretty quick. But yeah, I think that happens. But will you be friends? The bottom line. I think so. I think you're going to be able to do that. But be aware, the Lover says you're going to end up naked at some point. So yeah, that's okay. It's okay to get naked, right? It's okay to get naked occasionally because you got to, right? You got to take a shower. Yeah, but it's okay to get naked sometimes. But I think it escalates. You know what I mean? You're like, hey, we're friends and all that. Marissa wants to know what I just used. It is the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. I do have that. That's it. That was it. The one you just saw is the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. All right. We got going on next. Question below for Cappy. Cappy wants to know, is the Aquarius still going to pursue me and put the effort to get to know me? Or did the Aquarius give up? That's what you don't want, is the Aquarius to give up. And the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot is going to let you know. It is going to let you know because it has the facts. Entertainment purposes only, obviously, but it has the facts. Are they going to pursue me? Are they going to get to know me? Get to know you? No. Get to know you? No. I think the problem here is they're a little shallow. They're just a little bit shallow. You know what I mean? Drolanda, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let me know what your question is, Drolanda. Thank you again. But I think this person's shallow, okay? And I think there's not much you can do about it. I think that you're at this point where you're sort of limited, you're sort of hindered by the shallowness of some of these aspects. I think it is something you do want to go forth with. I think they will end up pursuing you a little bit. But again, this person seems to be on the shallow side. So, I mean, bottom line, will they pursue me? I think so later, yes. Will they put in the effort to get to know me? That's going to be something that takes a while. And I think that's going to be something that's challenging. And that's going to be your most challenging aspect. It's going to be your most challenging aspect as far as that goes. All right. Who do we got going next? We got Sunflower Easter reading. Sunflower, I hope you have a fantastic Easter. Hope you get some egg hunts in, get some chocolate bunnies. You know what I mean? Maybe some Atkins, keto-friendly chocolate bunnies.
Oh.
All of that other stuff. Not such a thing.
Take fat bombs or something.
Yeah, ew. Okay, Easter reading.
They're made with almond
Four of Wands says that you do have some things going on at home. Maybe you have an egg hunt. Maybe you have egg coloring. Maybe you have some chocolate bunnies with some keto-friendly chocolate bunnies. I don't know. Boo Boo, thank you for your other donation. The devil does say, though, that there's a lot happening. I think it's almost like it's too busy of a day. It's like, we need to do this. We need to do that. We need to do this. We need to do that. We need to do this. We need to, and you're just like, oh my God. And I think you're just like burned out pretty quick with it. Knight of Wands says you do end up getting through the day. You do end up cranking through it. Not going to be a problem, but it just feels like, oh my God, there's too much, too many moving parts to this. Paula, welcome. How are you doing? Paula, did you get my deck or did you get my cloth yet? Let me know, Paula. I'm kind of curious. Little Sag. Is a Libra the serious my future husband? All right, let's go for it. That's a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
That is a throwdown. And the throwdown says the Libra is up here and the Sagittarius is down there. Who's going to win? Who is going to win the contest? Sagittarius, what do we look like? Oh, Jesus, that's bad. Oh, Jesus, that's bad. That's not too bad. Sagittarius looks like they're going to cheat on you, bottom line. All right. Sagittarius is going to cheat on you. I mean, we can just stop the reading there. I'm just saying. But yeah, they're going to cheat on you. Libra looks a little better. Now, the Libra's changed. The Libra's changed a little bit, okay? So I think you're going to have to put up with it. Dr. Mystical, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. Let's see. So you're going to have to put up with a little bit of change. I don't think that the change is good. I think that they have a couple of new challenges in their life. I think they're actually addicted to stuff. But yeah, you're going to have to put up with that. You're going to have to put up with that. But the Sagittarius, the Libra is a hell of a lot better than the Sagittarius. The Sagittarius will cheat on you. You have this upset. You have this problem and they will cheat on you. So entertainment purposes only, by the way, even though they'll cheat on you. I'm just saying it's entertainment purposes only. Me and N have been doing this crap for 3 years. We will be in a long-term relationship or will this lead to marriage down the line? For this, we use the only deck of cards that you can buy from a museum.
Currently, my favorite.
That's right. Currently favorite of Christina. And it does look beautiful indeed. Let's see how this is going to go. We've been doing this crap for 3 years. Try to be friends. We end up naked. You know, sometimes that just happens sometimes. I got to admit. Star says you are stuck with this person forever. The Star is the soulmate card, okay? Queen of Cups, you're very heavily invested emotionally into this person too. You're not going to be able to just write them off magically. Not going to happen. Bottom line, it's not going to happen. You're not going to be able to write them off. You're emotionally attached to them. You've always been emotionally attached to them. thank you for your donation. The Star says you are stuck with them forever. Literally. 3 of Wands does say the eyes wander. The grass is greener on the other side, you know? It just is. The grass is greener on the other side. But the 9 of Wands says no matter how much you're injured, no matter how much you are hurt, you're always going to be together. You just are. So that's what I'm talking about. The gallery. I'm glad to be here working on a few new flip-throughs on my end. Hush Tarot, the psychic. There you go. Yes, I do. I have the Hush Tarot over there, in fact. Boo Boo, will the girls be happy in our new place? Let's find out. By using everybody's favorite, the Modern Witch Tarot. It's a nice deck. It is an attractive deck indeed. I mean, people love it. People enjoy the deck. Will the girls and I be content? Will we be happy in this new location? You want to do a reading for Dr. Mystical?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
You don't want to do a reading for... You got your decks.
I know, but they're oracle.
So, you may want to do a reading for Dr. Mystical.
Private. I'm not ready for that.
Oh, okay. Well, now let's see.
I'll give him a reading with my deck. Yeah.
There you go. Drolanda, thank you again for your donation, asking if I got your question. Let me double check. Yes, I do. I got it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Will the girls and I be happy in your new place? Yes. Look at the Four of Wands, that Two of Pentacles. They have problems making friends. They do. They have problems making friends. They're a little bit concerned about the friend situation. Overall, you're happy, but there's a little bit of drama. You got a little bit of a mixture in there. The Ten of Cups says we are happy, content, we are celebrating. Four of Wands says we moved in successfully. We got some decisions to make. We got some worries to do. Yes, overall, you will be happy. Angel Moonlight Tarot, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. By the way, if you're new here, there is no list. Donations take priority, and then a pick at random. And if you like what you see, let me know. Hit that like and subscribe button. It lets YouTube know that I don't suck. You know what I mean? That I don't suck. As long as YouTube thinks I do not suck, I'm happy. I mean, that's the bottom line. All right. Speaking of which, we got Drolanda wants to know. Recently connected with my cousin who I don't know well due to past trauma and drama. I'm wondering what will come out of this relationship and how I should approach it. How I should approach this thing. All right. Connected with a cousin. We're seeing what is going on there. How you should approach the situation overall, right? Let's see, Drolanda. Find out what is going there, right? We got the Ten of Swords. Oh, Jesus. Is there some drama? Is there some drama associated with this? Or like what's going on? I don't know what's happening here. There's some drama associated with this, or there's some drama coming with this, that's for sure. We have the Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords. That's a lot of swords. It's almost like the communication is challenged, or the communication doesn't go well, or the communication is just not there. We do have some problems there. So you want advice. First thing is to get your communication in line. Make sure that you communicate well. Make sure that you're understood, and make sure that you're not vague. If you need to have something, to be happy, if you need to be complete with this person, you need to communicate openly and honestly. Playing games with them is not going to work. Playing other, sort of these mixed things is not going to work. You need to be just honest with them, because if you're going to have an opportunity to be honest or lie, you need to be honest. Bottom line. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Page of Wands says small communications is good. In other words, keep them not at a distance, but keep a regular contact. In other words, don't communicate with them for like 5 hours and never see them again for 2 months. You know what I mean? You want to communicate a little bit, and then a little bit, and a little bit, but stay regular with this particular person. That would be the other advice as well. Justice says, Drolanda, they have some information for you that's going to make you go, what? And don't go, what? Don't do that. Don't do that. Keep cool, keep calm, keep collective, and just ride it out. Ride it out and act. Just be cool with whatever they come out with. Because I think they got some things to say that you're going to be like, oh my. All right. Is M my future husband? MM wants to know. Let's see about that. A little bit of that action with the 3 card. Yes, no. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Knight of Swords, Two of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. No. Basically, no. I mean, I don't think that, no. That is going to be a thumbs down. Going to be a thumbs down. S, it's not your future husband. I think things go quickly and dramatically. I think that you don't really know what you're getting into until you get into it. And I think that S holds back a lot. They hold back a lot. They're not open with communication. They're not at that level where they could serve as a good husband. They're just not. They're not at that level where they could serve as a good husband. And you need a good husband. Come on, MM. Let's admit it. You and I. You need a good husband. You don't want somebody. You don't want somebody that's just not going to work out overall. By the way, entertainment purposes only. Angel Moonlight Tarot, moving to another state. Will the finances be better in that state? I mean, will I get some money?
Come to Texas.
Will we win some money? That's right. Come to Texas. Everybody else seems to be. Let's see. Will we win some money? Maybe. Will the finances be better? Maybe. Four of Wands and the Fool. Basically, there are more opportunities for money. Yes. I think that you get some inventive ideas that are just downright amazing. I think that you get some ideas that would make everybody jealous. In fact, I think one of your ideas is so good that people tell you to shut up about it. Basically, okay? The opportunities, you get to your state, you get home. Four of Wands, you're home. The Fool, you get all of these things that you want to chase, that you want to go forth and you want to get done. And the Ten of Pentacles is the better finance card. It is the better finance card. And that's what you want at the end of the day. Okay? Basically, that's it. That is it. That is it. So, excellent, excellent read. Thumbs up. Angel Moonlight Tarot.
The one card I dropped was that one.
The one card you dropped was your Tower card. Indeed. YouTube user is heavily invested in me, or is it just me to take two to work in a relationship? Is he in deep? Is he in deep? No pun intended, because
Everybody loves the D.
everybody does love the D. And if the D's in deep, and I'm just saying, all right, are they, I seriously doubt that. Are they in is deep? Well, let's see. Let's see. Two of Thunder and the Emperor. The Devil says no. The Knight of Wands says no. Two of Swords says no. And the Emperor says no. Basically, they're not in as deep, no. I mean, this is just not something that they're in. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. They are very concerned with themselves. And they really don't want to open up as much as they should open up, okay? They don't want to open up as much as they should, and they need to. The Devil says they're concerned about appearances. They're concerned about who is around. They're concerned about how things are, and it's an over concern. It is. I don't think it's a valid concern. I don't think it's something that, that they are going to be like literally as invested as you, because just appearances and the reluctance to open up, the reluctance to be vulnerable, the reluctance to sort of be in that position. All right. Paula, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. A re-rope question. All right. Paula's hosting Raina, and we got Lena hosted as well. Lena has been around. I did say Lena. I would get your question. Oh, I will indeed. Let's see. Reconciliation with the husband. Reconciliation with the husband. By the way, for this one, we are using the Tarot of Dr. Mystical Moments. That is the official name of this tarot. The Tarot of Dr. Mystical Moments.
We haven't done modern love yet, have we?
We have not done Modern Love, and we do or do not. We do not have any love questions.
Oh.
All right. Let's see.
We need some love questions.
Reconciliation with the husband. Is that going to be a thing? I'm just saying it is entirely possible. It is. But we got some caveats here. The first thing is, basically, we need to not approach this from the position that we were before. I think if you do a video game save restore, you know what I mean? In other words, you restore a video game save. I don't think it's going to work. I think that you have to approach things dynamically. You're going to have to wing it a lot of times. The Four of Swords, you need to allow the break to be okay. A lot of times if we're away from somebody and we get back with them, Now we're just grilling them on what they did when they were gone. You know, who did you sleep with while you were over there or something? I don't think that's going to work for you. I think that you have to relax, think that you have to take it easy and sort of approach it gingerly. Page of Cups as well says there are a lot of emotional gotchas in this relationship too. You know, there's some emotional gotchas in this relationship. You need to watch out for those. But basically, it looks good from the Nine of Cups perspective, but again, with caveats that I said. So yeah, I see reconciliation. Take some time. It's going to be delayed. Don't see it anything time soon. But you do need to change some factors in there in order to make, bottom line, to make that work. All right, Raina. By the way, we're ending soon. We're ending soon. We got Raina, a question for Raina. Boo Boo, what was your question? Paula wants to know when I'm going to be tied my wrist with a bedpost. Paula wants to know when I am going to be tied by my wrist from the bedpost. Is that the question? Is that the question? I mean, I guess we could. I guess we could. May need a naughty deck for that. But Boo Boo did give us a naughty deck. All right, let's see. Let's see if it goes. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's a question or not. But, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. When are you going to be tied to the bedpost? Oh, okay. The rope question. Baby, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Mwah. Oh, are we tied? Let's see. Let's see. What was the exact question? And you got the... let's see, Raina. We got let's see, where's Raina at? Right there. Okay. So thanks to my application. Okay. When are you gonna be tied by the wrist to the bedpost? You want a date? I say October. I say October. That's it. Page of Pentacles. A little bit on the delay side, some months happening between there. We do have the tie-up happening. So we have somebody forcing you down and tying you down. And we do have a celebration going on as well. And somebody watching. Somebody's watching it. So there you go. I say October. October is going to be that magical time. It is going to be that magical time because... the next one we have is the last reading of the night is M wasting my time. Baby wants to know if M is wasting my time. For that, we're going to use everybody's favorite, just saying, the wheel. The wheel gets it done. Last reading for the night. Thank you all for being here, by the way. I appreciate that. Let's see. Let's see what's going to be happening there. I mean, a lot of people do waste your time. I think bottom line is, how much are you willing to put up with of this, right? Because basically, yes, entertainment purposes only, but yes. Why do we say that? Okay, first off, we have the Hermit. It's like the forces that need to be there to make you happy are not there. The things that need to be hovering around for you to be satiated and content within this are not there, okay? The Devil says that they do have ulterior motives. They do have other purposes. They are not straight up with you. They're not straight up with you, okay? And the Knight of Wands says they want to lead you in a certain direction on purpose. They're trying to lead you in a certain direction on purpose. Now, you got to make a decision. You got to make a decision. That Two of Wands. You basically need to take back control. You want to take back control. You don't want this person to just be leading, throwing you in this direction, putting you in that direction. You want to take back your command of your life, take back your command of your relationships. And don't let someone else just sort of move you around and force you here and force you there, okay? You want to have the power. And you want to make sure that you have the power and you know, you have command over the situation. Basically, that is it. So anyway, thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate that. And we will see you. You want to read for Dr. Mystical?
Yeah, does he want to
All right. Okay. Christina wants to read for Dr. Mystical. So I'm going to slide.
pull a card and see what his message is?
I'm going to slide out of the way.
Dr. Mystical?
I'm going to slide out of the way and let her read. Here we go.
Yeah. High expectations here. Let's see if he wants it. If he wants an oracle card. That was not me.
That was me.
That was him.
I'm breaking everything over
So
here.
I have this amazing deck called Inquire Within. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of. Well, doesn't want to focus.
No, it doesn't autofocus. You got to have it on the floor.
Anyway, so yeah, that's it. Let's see. I should say not. Okay. Dr. Mystical, do you want a card? Because you're going to get one anyway. All right, so let's see what your message says. Maybe we're just delayed. All right. All right, so we're going to pick curiosity. And little by little, make space for it. So these are your messages, Dr. Mystical. Curiosity, curious minds. Look at my finger. Injury. Little by little, and make space for it. I think you know what that means. So that's your reading tonight.
Make space for something little. Make space for something little. Well, I don't know about
Make
that.
space for it, little by little.
There you go.
Because you've got the curiosity. So.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.